Welcome to the microKAST. Welcome to the microKAST.
Welcome to episode 24. It's been an age.
It's been too long.
I'm excited.
Way too long.
Because not only do we bring you, as always, the hot Korg news from across the globe straight into your ears or eyes, depending on which way you want to view or listen
Possibly
to this
both.
podcast.
Yeah. Who knows?
Both at once.
England are in the World Cup semi-final.
Oh,
What's going on?
It's
What
too
is going on?
exciting.
By the time this comes out, we could be out.
We'll be out with the cup.
But I don't want to. I want to believe it's football is coming home.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we've got to
too
believe.
exciting.
We've got to believe.
So yeah, it's good times.
Actually, I might
Good
change for one of
times.
the other sections. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we-
Might-
I have got France in
Mancini.
the sweep, so I'm hoping that France win tonight against Belgium,
Right.
and England obviously win. Then it's France and England. In
So
the
then what are you
final.
going to do?
Well, if England win, it's amazing.
Yeah.
If they lose, it's terrible, but it doesn't matter because I'll still win some money.
What? How much did you win?
I don't know how much it is.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like 64p, I think. That's
No,
Right,
it's,
okay.
it's a few quid.
It's gone up.
It's
Yeah.
a few quid.
Wow. There we go.
So how are we all?
Very good.
Yeah. Warm.
Yes.
So we're going to make a bit of an apology in that we haven't done a podcast for a month or two. So we're going to make it up to you because me and Luke are off to Ireland next week. So we're going to do a 0.5.
Oh, right. Okay. Who?
Andy, you can come. I've told you this.
Yeah, we are invited, but you
That's it,
never
yeah.
want to go.
Yeah, but you say that. That's kind of like that, like afterthought. Like, oh, we better invite him.
After we've booked
he
the tickets.
overheard.
Yeah, we have booked
he,
it.
he overheard.
I am
That's it.
packed. I am ready to go. But if you want to come,
I mean, you can come. You need to get your own
Yeah.
hotel, your own
So,
car,
yeah.
your own boat. You know,
yeah.
had one,
Well,
sold
there was
it.
a
You've
plan
got
to
a
come in a
boat, haven't
boat.
you?
No,
wasn't
it's
it?
gone now. It's
So you
gone.
have actually
Yeah.
got rid of it.
Yeah, I had
Wow.
to. Yeah, I'm no longer a captain. I'm literally just. I've got nothing left. It's fine. It's not a problem. Let's move on.
Anyway,
goes
shall we
off.
move on to news? Let's
I
get
think we should.
rocking.
Let's
have
jingle
a-
it.
Let's have a jingle.
Korg. News.
So a few things we're going to cover in this episode. I've got on here England are in the semi-final with a Gadget update. We've got the Gadget competition results. So you need to keep your ears up for that.
Exciting.
1.5 we're filming next week in Ireland. We're going to carry on the World Cup Korg and get that finished. And then we've got obviously some events to catch up, and banana. I've got exclamation mark on my, so we'll get
It's going to be
that.
good.
This sounds fascinating.
So,
yeah.
First thing I wanted to cover is Luke with a bulldog playing three lions. What's all that about?
It was kind of a last minute
England
thing.
fever has
Yeah, we
gone
decided
mad.
to do. We
Did
think,
anyone post that from like America, Australia? Need
don't
to get
know.
on that, Korg Australia.
I think
I
they
know you're
didn't-
out.
they probably
you need
didn't share it,
Way to get him on board.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, go on, Luke. Tell us what.
So it was a last minute thing. We just had this idea. We were thinking about, how could we do something for the World Cup because England do so well. And then we were thinking about the Vox Continental, and someone said, "Oh, it's got a bulldog on it. It's got a picture of a bulldog on it, but it says British Spirit on it, which is quite interesting because obviously it's England, not Britain.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
All those Scottish, Welsh, and Northern Ireland people.
Did they come to the World Cup?
No, they
I
didn't.
Don't
Do you know what,
Seeing them in
Andy?
the groups.
You were laughing and not laughing. You were angry a minute ago about me and Luke going out to Ireland to watch, to work.
I wouldn't say angry so much as disappointed. But
the point I'm
yeah.
making is, you're lucky, really, because do you know what time our ferry crossing is? It's when the World Cup final's on.
What?
Yeah.
So our sail time is 5:15. It kicks off at 4.
What did you do?
Well, you know,
Hold
we
the
weren't
boat.
to know. We weren't to know at the time.
Yeah, I
It's-
suppose-
If
yeah.
I'd have said
Hang
to
on, we
you
can't go
a
then
month
because England
ago
might
that
be in the
England are
final.
going to be in the World Cup final, you'd have,
Yeah.
been laughed at.
Yeah, I'll take the £10 now, please.
So
yeah.
hopefully
Oh.
we will still get to watch it, but
Yeah.
we'll just be surrounded by a load of
Irish
Irish
people.
people.
Yeah,
who
yeah,
won't.
there we go.
I don't know who else be
Yeah.
supporting.
Yeah, because there's going to be no one else English on that boat apart from you.
No,
that's for
no,
sure.
normally is. I think
Just the
it'd be
captain.
great. No, I think if we can get there early, if we can get on early, I think we're all right.
Yeah.
Because if we're there at sort of 4, get the old iPlayer on. We might not even be there. I'm
Yeah.
jinxing it. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't want
let's
to. I'm
not-
going to carry on
People
this
are probably
conversation.
listening to this
We're
thinking,
talking like
we're
we're
out
already
now,
in
so
the
what-
final.
yeah.
The guys that listen in Croatia are like, don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
So, both of them.
Yeah.
One of them. Probably.
So check that out. That's Luke. That's on Facebook. Is that
It's
right?
on Facebook, yeah.
It's on Facebook.
Sorry, just to clarify, what were you doing? Did you have an actual bulldog, or what was?
It was Kyron's French bulldog, and there's another.
Kyron from the office.
Slight
Big shout
issue
out.
we
He's
had.
got Belgium in the sweep, so it's me versus me with France versus Kyron tonight.
Oh, there we go.
Tell you
Which
what,
match?
He's going to get smashed. Just saying, Kyron.
And then you're playing football.
But there was
Yeah.
there was a comment where someone said, "Oh, but that's a French bulldog." But apparently, the French bulldog does originate from England.
It moved over.
You mean,
like
went on his
30 years
holidays and
early.
never came home.
Yeah, it emigrated.
So so check Luke out on Facebook doing
Stay
that.
in the union. Yeah.
There's been a Gadget update for those of you that are fortunate enough to own a copy of Gadget for Switch, like me. So it's now updated to one. Oh, my email's just disappeared. It's done that weird thing where it just disappears. Just bear with me. Fill the dead space,
Just need
guys.
to sing a song or something.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Even
Here
I
we
don't
go.
know that
So
now.
Gadget 1.1 update. So got new functions. When the random gadget is selected in time limit mode, the timbre of the gadgets will now be selected at random. In time limit mode, a random tempo function that randomizes the tempo and swing, and a random scale function that randomizes the scale and the key were added. On the piano roll screen, a duplicate function was added that copies the current clip content and doubles it. A scene and track sorting function was added. When editing velocity or automation and setting the tempo, a function for fine-tuning by pressing the ZL button was added. A tap tempo function was added to the song setting screen. And when editing piano roll screen automation, a clear automation function was added to the menu. Plus there's a lot of bug fixes.
So you can basically randomise the tempo like all the time. That sounds a bit weird.
Tell you what,
Sounds a
that's
bit
what
random,
we're all
doesn't it?
about. It's got Korg written all over it, that, isn't
It's
it?
a very different update to what you'd expect for Mario Kart as well. It's like, fix the fourth wheel. That should be fine now. And,
So it is
Very
awesome. I'm not had that much time on it because I've been away on holiday. We've all been away. That's why I haven't done a podcast. But we're on a ferry next week.
Yeah.
tell you what, there's the
Going
beginning
though,
of your point 5.
going
right
though.
there.
Hopefully there'll be no chance because we'll be watching England. But coming home, we've got the old slow bird back. 4 hours, so we can
Wow,
give it
okay.
some serious gadgeting. 'cause
Hanging over
Luke's
the back
not seen
kicking,
it, have
is that
you?
the thing?
Have you not
Yeah.
had chance hands on yet? Have you? On
I
the
haven't.
old-
I'm waiting to check your one.
the
out,
old
so, yeah.
Gadget, so I'll show you that. As I said, we're going to, in a breakout section later, we're going to do the results.
Sounds like a training day.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Little break.
So we had a hangout.
What's the agenda?
We had a hangout. That's news. We hung
It is
out.
news. Yeah.
What did you do?
How was
Luke,
it?
Other than hanging out, where
We
was it?
hung
What
out
did you do?
in the Hare and Hounds in Birmingham.
Aaron Hounds.
Yeah, which is a cool. It's
Pub.
a pub basically, but it's
Yeah.
a nice upstairs. It's got a nice venue, and that's where we were. And yeah, good attendance. Loads of people there. Loving the Korg gear. Met some interesting people. Met one of your dealers actually.
Yes,
Andy.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you want to just explain what that means?
As in music.
Music
dealer.
shop dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Because the
And
other guys are back in Essex. That's it. Music dealers. I mean,
dealers for my stuff.
dealers. Go over you. Yeah,
For
no,
my,
no.
pirate DVDs.
I've had some good feedback actually about it from that dealer. He said it was great. Music dealer.
So that's one person that
very
liked
good.
it.
Yeah,
so it's
great.
good.
Everyone else was
No,
really
it's good.
disappointed. But
It was,
yeah.
it was
No,
really
they've
good
been.
event.
Have we
Yeah.
got any others planned?
There's some more on the agenda. We haven't got any dates yet, but we're looking at other venues, including I think Manchester, Leeds. So
Cool.
some
About
northern
time
ones,
you got
Bolton
to
maybe.
Manchester.
Yeah.
We're filming today from Manchester.
Again, like we did
We
the
are,
last one, mate.
yeah.
Yeah, no worries. We'll drive up. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's all right. You know. That's well. You will go on holiday. We had the opportunity to film them.
Yes.
Me and Luke were there, ready at the office to do one as normal.
Yeah,
I
true.
can't come, guys. I'm going on my holidays. So we didn't do one. And we
going to a Dick Van Dyke
have
tribute show.
we could have just gone on and done it, but we thought no, we'll wait.
I mean, you could have.
I wish we'd
you know.
not because we're behind now. But
Yeah, we
you
are.
know,
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
Hopefully it's
worries.
worth the wait.
Yeah. Hope so.
yeah. So we're back with a vengeance. So that's the hangout. So keep your eyes peeled for more info on more hangouts coming soon.
Yeah.
Then I've got bananas.
Okay.
What's this all about?
Do you remember back when we did that episode?
Yeah, I remember actually. Sorry, before we
There you go.
because the only reason I got an email. Luke's got something planned that he's going to tell me in a minute. But I got an email the other day from a randomer. Well, I thought it was a randomer, and it was just out of the blue. And I'm going to read you his email now. So I'm doing my work as you do on me travels.
This is relevant, believe me.
Visiting dealers, doing the thing. And I got an email out of the blue. And it says... Hang on. Come on.
The pressure.
Good email, that.
It is, isn't it? Out of the blue, it just says, I saw this on the BBC News app and thought you should see it. Yes, we have no bananas. And that was the email. So I emailed Luke and said, Luke, why have I got this email? But what I'd actually done is reply to the person that sent it me.
Excellent work.
But because I didn't recognise the name, because he was using his Sunday name, Matthew Derengowski, and I'm thinking, who's that? It's Matt the Barber.
Oh, there we go.
So that takes us back to episode 13 at the barber shop when we were talking about Gary going extinct, and he just threw in some random comment about bananas, and the episode Gary goes bananas.
There we go.
So Luke,
So let's listen to what the BBC found
see if
out.
Amazing.
Here we go.
Now it's 5:52. Can you imagine a world without bananas? It's not such a far-fetched suggestion, you know. Most bananas consumed around the world are of a type known as the Cavendish, but it's being seriously endangered by a plant pest and could be extinct within 80 years. So experts are racing to develop new varieties. Richard Allen is the Senior Conservation Assessor at Kew Gardens and joins me here in the studio. And Richard Allen, how close to a
podcast
banana
gold, this.
crisis are we?
So what's the result of this? Are they going extinct?
Potentially
Or?
in the future,
you'll find
with
out.
the new disease,
It's not very long.
Panama
All
disease, that's coming out, affecting bananas at the moment, especially the Cavendish banana, which is what we eat today. We need to get in there
How do they
early
film this with a
so
straight
that we
face?
are in
I
a
don't know.
good position so that when the disease does start affecting all bananas, we
Sounds
are
a
there
bit like
ready
Tony
to do
Hogan.
something about it. So if it's in a continent, at the moment
moonlight in
lots
the
of
Kew
species in
Garden.
Asia are being affected. And if that also transfers to South America,
Listening for
then the potential
rollerblades.
for a lot of bananas to be extinct in the future. It has happened in the past. In the 1950s, we were actually eating a different banana to the one we are eating today.
What?
And
Yeah,
that was called
exactly.
a variant called
Yeah.
Gros Michel.
Gros
and that
Michel
was affected by
bananas?
the Panama disease.
That's when the song Yes We Have a No Bananas
Indeed,
came out,
yes,
wasn't it?
yes.
Do you like bananas?
I love
There's a song.
bananas. I bring bananas to work every day. That's something to eat. They're a nice little packaged. Everything's there.
Oh my word.
Well, look, let's
Wow.
hope that you can do your bit to save the Cavendish.
You need
and
to
then
sort that
keep
out.
our
We'd
bananas,
save
so
the
we're
Cavendish.
not saying we've got no bananas. Richard Allen, Senior Conservation Assessor at Kew Gardens, thanks very much indeed.
There we go. So
That's one of those guys where you say, so what do you do for a job? He starts talking, you're like, oh, I need to go. Why did I
I'll
ask
tell you
that
what was
question?
funny. Did you see that guy the other day? It was on Facebook, and what he's been. You should try. Everyone try this. If you get your fingernail,
Don't like
and you
the sound of
scratch in a banana on the skin,
Right.
a message. You put the banana in the pot in your fruit bowl, and when your bananas start spotting and going brown, the scratch mark displays in bright brown. So this guy in Asda was carving like, I know what you did in bananas. So that when after a couple of
Super.
days, people are like going, oh, I'm just gonna have a banana. What? And it says, I know what you did on the banana.
Oh, no.
So yeah,
like,
we need
which
to,
one?
We need to do it. Get a microKAST logo on a banana. So yeah,
So, yeah.
that's
This
some-
got weird really quickly today, didn't it?
He didn't mention Gary, though. I was quite disappointed.
Yeah.
If only the guy's
Yeah.
name had been Gary, that would
No,
have been
I'd
so
been-
good.
oh,
wouldn't it?
oh,
Professor Gary.
I just love the bit
Yeah,
where she
right.
goes, but do you like banana? He goes, I love bananas.
There's the sample. That's
So,
the,
yeah.
maybe that's the
So there we
episode.
go.
That could
So
reappear.
That's
Yeah.
a little section and an update on the extinction of bananas.
Well, we've got 80 years. I mean, we've got longer
Yeah.
than we maybe thought, but that's just the
we might
Cavendish,
have won a
so-
World Cup by then.
You never know.
absolutely.
You never know.
Wow.
So I'm so excited. It feels sick when I think about it.
I can't.
It's weird. I just...
I never thought in my lifetime I would see it. I'd given
Now,
up on it
I did say to
completely.
John McCubbery, friend of the show, that I'd cheer on Australia, and I did.
Not for long, though, did you?
Not for long, but I did. Do you know, I feel sorry for Australia because
Very
you know,
hot, isn't it? Yeah.
they've got
terrible climate they've got.
No. They haven't really had a good striker. That's the problem. They've got a good team, I think.
Harry
But
Kewell,
they've-
he was good.
No, yeah, but he's not a striker. He's a midfielder.
How was he?
You know, Mark Viduka back in the day was smashing them in,
Yeah, absolutely.
but they haven't really replaced the number 9. So if you're, Australian and you're a striker, pull your socks up.
That's the message, is it? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So there we go. So next week's episode 1.5, which we'll do, me and Luke will either be really, really happy, or there probably just won't be a 1.5 because we'll be really
Just give
upset.
Have you seen Caroline? Is she doing it with you?
I don't know yet. We haven't really.
We would like to.
We'd
but
like
we
to
have
invite
see
Caroline.
Because if
what's
the
going
result
on.
doesn't go the way you want, it might just
We've
be
actually
Caroline
got
doing her own podcast.
a lot on.
Yeah,
We're
that's right,
actually, for those of you that are over in Ireland, next Tuesday, which will be the 17th of July, 17th of July, me and
Correct.
Luke, I'm just stood there. We're doing a masterclass at Musico on the Kronos.
17th.
On the 17th, that'll be good. On the 18th, we'll be over at the Sound Shop.
Yeah.
Doing some
drop it
PA Ranger stuff. We've got a bit of event there at 3 o'clock.
And that'll be Adam doing it, and me just stood there.
Yep. So if you're over in Ireland and you want to come and meet me and Luke, we'll be over in Ireland next Tuesday at Musico in Newbridge on the Kronos, and next Wednesday at the Sound Shop doing a range of stuff from 3 p.m. So that's what we're going to be doing.
So
next
you
week.
are invited, Andy. If you.
So we didn't
couldn't
really
bother
know because we've got these things going on. We didn't really know where we'd be and how to kind of do a podcast. So we're going to get in touch with Caroline now that schedule's done.
Right.
Yes.
Now you know I'm not coming. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fine.
got away with that one.
Cool.
Right, cool. So any other news? Obviously, Prologue's still going really strong.
Yeah.
Minilog's going strong. Monologue's still going strong.
All the analog stuff is just it's incredible.
Can't get enough of it.
Your Chrome update's out there now, isn't it? We talked about it last time.
Yes.
Seems like forever ago. But the new free download for the Chrome,
With all the House Essential classics. and
House
stuff.
Essential, is now out there.
We did one other little bit of news. We did actually get into the charts again,
Yeah, I believe so.
which is amazing because we
I
didn't
don't know
even-
who's listening to us, but thank you.
without even releasing an episode. We somehow snuck into the
Where did
old
we get to?
iTunes.
Do you know? Does it
180 something?
180?
Yeah.
It's not bad for a global
No.
chart, though,
It's
is
not
it?
bad. That's the music. chart.
Considering we
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah.
actually released anything,
No.
people must be just missing us and going back to old episodes
That's right,
and reading.
yeah.
Oh, that's
They're
probably what it
binging,
is,
They're binging
yeah.
on it. Yeah.
Binge watching. So that's good. Yeah, shall we have a break?
I think we need a break and then we can get into the World Cup, can't we?
Let's do
Yes.
it.
Let's do it.
Break
do it.
time. Welcome back. Here we are. Andy's changed. He's got his England top on.
Yes.
Which one's that one from?
This isn't actually my shirt. I know we've got things to do. I borrowed this from my
He's
dad.
mugged
because
someone outside.
No,
stolen the shirt off his back.
after
Were you jumping on ambulance at weekend? Were you one of them? Were you one of them people?
Can we just move on from that? This is my dad's shirt. I had to borrow it because I threw all of my England shirts away after the Iceland game, if you remember.
Fair enough.
Didn't
You know
give
what?
them to anyone. I
did the
binned
same.
them.
I
was like, I am done now.
Yeah.
And this England
Yeah.
team.
I've got a Marks and Spencer's
they've earned me
waistcoat,
back,
but I
so-
didn't bring it with me.
I should've done that.
I'm wearing that tomorrow.
The Southgate
Okay,
effect.
good. Please
So
vote tomorrow.
we're going to crack on. We've got the World Cup group stages to get through. This is the Korg World Cup.
This is pretty serious.
So the
now.
way we're going to do this is obviously we're not going to be on all day as much as we'd love to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a group winner and a runner-up from each group.
And then we're going to have a break,
Have
and
a
then we're
break,
going to do the knockout
And
stages.
then we're going to do the knockout stages, and then we're going to leave the semi-final and the final open to you guys to vote. Or are we going to do it, or
I think we need to do it.
we're just going to do
Yeah,
it?
I think we
Okay.
need to do it.
Not that we don't trust you. Just
No, all that's going to happen is we're going to have a big kick-off and a big fallout, and I'm going to throw my ties out the pram.
Just because the World Cup probably will be over by the time you hear this anyway.
It don't
so
matter.
yeah, we need to.
Right, okay, let's crack on then. So,
jingle.
can't do.
On the car to Gascoigne.
It's a goal! It's taking place with a goal! Unbelievable! England qualified the last minute!
That's just made me more nervous now for
I'll tell you
Wednesday.
what.
Oh my word.
The Korg World Cup.
This is it.
Was that Murray Walker doing it at the end?
Here we go. So Group A, we've got Kronos LS, iWave Station, PA 700 and the KA Oscillator. So, Andy, group winner.
Group winner for me would be Kronos.
Agreed.
Okay, that's easy then. That's the number one.
Okay, all right, that's
So,
easy. So Kronos.
Who's going to be runner-up? then?
Runner-up for me, PA 700.
If it was me buying it, that's how I'm going to do this. This is
Yeah.
because this is what I would want. I would probably go for iWave Station because I think it's awesome.
Yeah, me too, actually.
It's absolute swizz.
It's got. Oh dear.
Come on. PA 700 out in the first round. What's going on with you? Come on, give me a reason.
It's VAR.
Germany went out in the
VAR.
first round.
VAR is rubbish.
Sorry, Germany. You know, did you hear when Germany went out? By the way, just destroy that. That's fine. That's right.
He's had a
Sorry.
proper meltdown.
£200 deposit. It's not a problem. Hopefully the lamps didn't cost that much. Yeah, Germany went out in the first round, so it happens sometimes. You get a super team that goes out. So
Absolute swizz.
get over it, mate. It's not a
Okay,
fix.
right, all right. So we're Kronos LS through to the next round as group winner.
Yep. Okay.
iWave Station.
Runner-up. Group B.
Shaking his
Group
head.
B, Prologue, Connect, Cross 2, Gadget, Switch. Now be very careful. All I'm saying is be very careful.
I've already put Prologue through as the group winner, I'm afraid, because
Yeah.
that's.
Well, I'd agree with that. Yeah,
That's not
I'd
in
agree with
doubt.
that. It's
That's
it's
not in
gone the
doubt.
England route because what they've done, you see, is they thought we don't need to win the last game because we've got an easier route to the World Cup final.
Yeah. Okay.
And obviously, Gadget, Switch is runner-up.
Is it, though?
Tell you what,
I mean,
I'm hitting delete in a minute if it's not.
Well, I'm.
No, look.
My vote is Cross 2, so
Okay,
I apologise.
that's-
But again,
I'm going to go Gadget Switch.
Thank
Oh,
you.
it's in.
Yeah. Cross 2.
So-
It's a fantastic synth,
That's a tough one.
but for the value for money,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to buy a Switch, but if you've got a Switch already, the value for money that you get
It's still cheaper than buying a
is
cross, though. isn't it?
phenomenal.
okay.
Group C,
Who we got?
Minilog, Volca Kick, KR55 Pro, PA 1000.
I mean, look, PG as well. That's that nice finish. Isn't it? That's got to be group winner.
That
isn't
would be my group winner. Yeah.
it? Adam.
So good. So good still.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay,
give you
we'll
that.
do that one. Oh, and then, okay.
PA 1000. PA 1000 every single day of the week.
So we've got Volca Kit KL 55 Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, no, I'll run with that.
Not KR55 Pro.
No, the reason no, all this is the difficulty because they're all amazing products because they all wear the brand of Korg,
And
obviously.
they're very different as well. So
But the PA 1000 is incredible value for money. For somebody that's played a PA 4X for 3 years and think it's amazing, because I do, for that to come out at almost half the price, and not only is it as good, it's got incredible speed. It's just an amazing product. It really is. So
Yeah.
that would be my vote.
That's a good
I think
pitch.
that's fair. Yep,
Yeah.
we'll go for that.
Go for
You
that.
can have that one.
There is justice. Group D, Grand Stage D1, Kronos Gold, and the iMonopoly.
Ooh, that's an
okay,
interesting
interesting.
group,
So group
Yeah.
winner.
For me, Grand Stage every day of the week. Kronos sound engine, in a sexy piano case with a stand.
Yeah, with
Gotta
the
be group
with
winner.
colour changing light.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So you're overlooking Kronos Gold because of the gold, then, are you?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
don't. I'm not
You're
a fan,
not a
of
fan?
the
No.
of the colour.
Fair enough.
Well, that's
And Andy
two
might
grand.
be. Are you a fan of the gold?
It matches all my gold teeth and stuff for me. Yes, no,
Chains and
yes.
rings. Yeah.
No, I prefer the black one personally. So
Okay.
so grand stage is good. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's group winner.
This one. So we've got D1 Kronos
See,
Gold. and
D1,
iMonopoly.
brand new product, amazing Japanese built entry level stage piano, fantastic sound. But for me, this is only me. I can't get over the monopoly that they did for the
Yeah,
iMonopoly.
so good.
I just thought it was
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah.
I'm actually going D1 myself.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
afraid. I'm going to
Yeah,
go.
no,
yeah.
but it's
Because and
fantastic
the main
product.
reason was I was completely unsure about when I saw it.
And
the first
Kronos
time,
Gold,
and
look, the only
learned
reason-
to love that. I think it's brilliant.
The only reason I'm not shoving that one in, there's a Kronos LS in there, which is just
Exactly.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
iMonopoly would be my vote on that one. So Luke, you've got the casting vote.
It's a very difficult one, that. But I would probably go iMonopoly just because it's got a patch in it called microKAST.
Aye, there
Very
we go.
good reason,
There we
very
go.
good reason.
So runners up, the iMonopoly.
89th minute goal there for the iMonopoly.
D1 just lost out. It was in not extra time. It was in injury time. Terrible VAR decision. which meant the eye monopoly got through with an
Straight
amazing
through there.
strike
Not-
from the back from the microKAST preset.
What is it with VAR this World Cup and the
I-
option
you know
to
what, I
attack the referee all of a sudden?
I think it's
alright.
awesome.
No, I
Yeah.
like it,
I
but
think it's
people
brilliant.
are worse behaved.
Apart from
with
when they
VAR.
get the decisions wrong, even after they've used VAR.
Well, yeah,
Which
no,
happens.
I get that, I get that, but I think
But
the
it's
amount
definitely
of
been good for the game.
things
No
that
question.
penalties it's given, or people that have said penalty and then they've looked at it in VAR. Actually, it wasn't. It's just been amazing. Plus,
Yeah.
Brazil are out, so there you go.
Plus-
VAR has worked.
Colombia kicking the heck out of the penalty spot in our game and
That
it
was
being completely
unbelievable.
ignored.
Yeah, they ignored that one.
Yeah.
In fact, what?
Fair
Just
play.
leave them to it. Leave them to it.
Yeah, leave them to it.
Keep your head held
The
right,
Southgate
boys.
way.
Yeah. Group E. King Korg, Gadget Mac, MS20 White, C1er.
King Korg for me, group
King-
winner.
Yeah, I agree with that. King
Yeah.
Korg.
I'd agree.
I
I think
Beast mode.
because it's
second
got the
place-
ball and slipper preset.
Yeah, I think second place is tough though. I don't know.
I think this is really tough. So I really love the C1. The MS20 is the MS20, but,
but
it's
it's
the
the
white
white
one,
version.
the Stormtrooper version.
Yeah, not quite as classic as the black.
I'm going to throw
We've
it
got a
out there.
Gadget through
We've got
there
a
already.
Gadget through already, and it's great on Mac.
yeah,
Obviously, full version, everything.
Why am I nervous?
C1. It's got to be C1 for me. I'm just throwing it out there. Early strike, 25-minute goal. C1 take the
Straight
lead.
in. They've just got to hold on now.
and it has got the air.
Yep, there's air in that.
Got the air.
Yep. C1 air.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, that's it then.
Because we've already got a Gadget, so
Not the MS20.
it's white though.
What's wrong with that?
It looks good,
It's not the classic
not the
one, is it?
black.
It's not the-
Yeah. Okay.
It's a bit like the Kronos argument in a way, isn't it?
Yeah,
Let's-
okay.
I think
I'll
C1
give you
air. Let's
that.
go for that. I like that.
Group F.
Okay.
Some would call the group of death.
Yeah, that is a tough group.
Volca FM, Chrome Platinum, ARP Odyssey FSQ, Volca Mix.
Tough.
So
This
for
is
me,
like the walk from the halfway line.
easy
this,
winner.
isn't it? This is
Easy winner.
Volca FM.
Volca
yep,
FM.
FM.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yep.
Group winner. Runners up.
Okay. Can I
Arp
just throw my
Odyssey
vote
for
straight
me.
out?
Yeah.
Arp Odyssey.
Yeah.
Well, it's won,
It-
so Luke's
it's-
out. So he's outvoted. So.
Okay. Fair enough.
What-
No pressure here then.
What would yours have been?
Volca Mix.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Go on.
No,
then.
not
No,
really.
try and convince us to change our
I
mind.
like that, yeah.
I wasn't serious.
Oh, right. Okay.
Thanks for that.
I thought you'd have gone Chrome
So
Platinum.
dry.
And
I
that.
do love the chrome, and I do love the platinum finish.
Do you?
Especially with the new updates available now
Yes.
for free.
I just
Because I-
love it because he played Shadow of the Beast on it that time.
There
But
we go.
Yeah.
yeah, so
That's
group
what-
winners,
yeah.
Volca FM.
And to be honest, I'm glad I didn't have to decide that one.
That's
That way.
the Odyssey. It's just one of those things that you almost forget, and then you hear one again. It's like, oh, it sounds so big,
Yeah.
so big.
And it looks so big when it's full size.
Especially the original proper one. Okay, so
Now-
okay.
Group G, I think there's a bit of a dodgy group organisation for this because we've
I am
got two
uncomfortable with
microKORG shooting off on this one. So this is like, this is like the group where you've got England and Scotland in the same group.
Yeah.
Well, England are. We've done it. It's kind of we've put product to team here, and England
So-
are in it, aren't they?
Yeah.
So let's decide
So
which microKORG first then.
So England are the
If we think-
microKORG platinum.
Well, they
right?
might
Is
not.
that-
I tell you what,
You've got
Liverpool's a heavy
SV1.
hitter.
And you got
So we've got the
Liverpool
SV1
FC.
in metallic red, the Liverpool, the microKORG S, and the microKORG Platinum.
I think this is going to kick off this one.
So for me,
Yeah.
I'm just going to put mine out there.
Yeah, go on.
Group winner, microKORG S.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Runner up, SV1.
Okay. This
Prove
is,
me wrong.
Do you want to go next or do you want me to?
well, I think group winner should be microKORG platinum
Oh!
because
okay.
it's the anniversary version of the best-selling synth
Ever.
globally
Yeah.
ever.
It doesn't look like it. It's just a different colour. It's a different colour, mate.
It's a special edition. It's platinum.
All right. Okay.
So that's my vote, and then I would go SV1 as the runner-up because I still
Okay.
love that.
So about you, mate?
And we wouldn't have gear goggles if there wasn't an SV1. So.
No.
True, actually, yeah, it'd be quite an empty section. I would go group winner SV1
Okay.
and runner up microKORG S.
I'm happy to switch my two around to agree with that. SV1 as group winner.
What did you say, Andy?
I said microKORG
Platinum.
platinum as winner, but I will accept. I'll accept SV1 as group winner if we can put the microKORG platinum through.
No. The S is miles better than the platinum. Andy, come on. Just right. Here's my thing. It is the best-selling synth of all time, but you've got an extra bank.
Mhm.
You've got a blank bank.
Yeah.
Two extra banks here.
You know what? You've convinced
But
me actually with blank
it's the
bank. But yeah.
Again, going back to the PA1000 argument, the technology that's in the speakers.
The
is-
2.1.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
sub.
how they
Yeah.
do it. That there's no speaker. It comes through the keys, and
You've
you can
never
fit-
heard
it's
a
just
keyboard
so clever.
that small sound that good.
I concede.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Group H.
Oh,
Tell you what,
last group in it.
this is the group of death.
Is it?
Monologue.
Oh,
Well, that's Colombia on my sheet. So then,
So they're
that's
out.
absolutely filthy, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. PA4X version 2. G1R.
Version 2 Osimo as well, though.
Yeah,
Don't forget that. I
So
mean,
it's
that's
It's even
It's
more.
not only is it version 2,
Yeah.
but it's the Osimo content
That's like you
that
refereeing
me and
in an
Luke
England
have, put together. G1R and the Vox Continental.
okay.
I don't know where to start with this one.
I can't do this. I just can't. I can't do it.
I would go monologue because I think it's an absolute beast. You had Aphex Twin work on it. Obviously, it's one of the things that Tats was involved with,
Okay.
and then they moved on to Prologue.
I'd
from
agree
that.
with that as group winner.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
But
group
it's
winner.
just who goes with it. That's the
PA4X version 2.
You're the man. You're the man.
I don't want to be
They've
too
made up.
complimentary about what it does and the work that you guys have put into it, but that would, the Osimo content
right. Here's my
made it great.
my two penneth
Tuh.
in that. Everybody knows I love the Continental. It's awesome. PA4X version 2. This is my argument. Not only is it a great keyboard, which it is, but what the guys at Korg have done is they've listened to feedback from not only myself, but from the public, from the Korg sessions that I do where I go around the stores and we get people in and they say, oh, do this, do that. Wouldn't it be great if? And they've implemented a lot of those features, so they're almost customer requests. And I think for a company of Korg stature, which, you know, to actually go out there and do that, I think is incredible. So that's why not only is it a great keyboard, but for that kind of personal customer interaction, I think is amazing.
And to back that story up, which is quite interesting, they've come in the same group. When I was out in NAMM in January, when I spoke to the guys who built the monologue, and they sort of asked how it had been received, and I brought up a couple of points with them where some guys, literally customers, have said, it's great, but if it could do this. They actually pulled me into a meeting room, started taking notes, and have implemented some of those changes now, because one guy suggested that might work better, and I thought, that's a great idea.
It does
How
happen.
good is that? So, okay, well, there you go. Group H, monologue, PA4X version 2.
It pains me,
Osimo.
however, because the G1R is great, but we have a C1.
We have a C one, yeah. So yeah,
The Vox Continental, I think, that's the Germany, I think.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay.
it's a giant that's gone
Or
out.
the Australian, John, if you're listening. Because it's an amazing product. I just think it's just a tough group, that.
Yeah,
it
I
is
agree.
hard.
And G1 Air is an absolute beast
Because
as
I
well.
have
Yeah.
So, yeah.
4X version 2. I want a Continental, and it comes with a stand. But the monologue is such a runaway success. It's tough.
The monologue's
group, that.
unstoppable.
Monologue PA4X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel like the competition.
Yeah, just stamp it before I
just lost
change
it.
your mind.
It's done.
I'll be here
Okay.
all bloody day.
Okay, well, that's the groups
That's the
decided.
groups.
So we need to now get these into the last
Right,
16.
let's have a
Gonna
break.
Quick
Let's have a
break,
break.
and then we'll be back with a knockout.
Let's do it.
On the car. On the car to Gascoigne. Gascoigne.
It's a goal! It's David Prince with a goal! Unbelievable! England qualify in the last minute!
Amazing impressions.
It's really good.
The Korg World Cup.
So here we go. The round of 16.
Why
This
am I
is
nervous?
exciting.
This is so ridiculous.
So here we go.
Okay.
Round of
It's
16.
fine.
Winner of Group A versus runner-up Group B. So this is Kronos LS, Gadget Switch. Now before we do this, we're going to do this differently.
Just explain, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we all have 2 points. So Andy has 2 points, so you might say, oh, it's tight, this 1-1. Luke has 2 points, so you might go, oh, no, 2-0. So that means 3-1. And then I get 2 points, and I might go 2-0 the other way. So then it becomes 3-all.
Yeah.
Then we go to extra time and penalties. And the way we decide that is we all have 1 extra point.
It's too exciting.
Clear as mud, but we know what we're doing.
Yeah, we got it.
You'll
There's a
understand as we
maximum.
go through.
Yeah, okay, that's
So,
fine. Okay.
Tell you what, we're all
2 goals each
with
to
an
give.
absolute spectacular clash of the Titans, which could determine whether I'm here for the rest of the podcast or not. So
Bye.
we've got Kronos LS versus Gadget Switch. Andy, your 2 points, please.
That's 2-0 to Kronos LS for me.
Absolute sweet. Honestly. Luke.
It's 1-1.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no!
2-0 to Gadget Switch.
Oh my
So
word!
that's 3-3.
3-3 in normal time.
Normal time.
Right.
Absolute smashing it. They were 2-0 down at half time. They managed to then they went 3-0 down. Then they pulled one back just before half
We're
time.
gonna have a little team talk. Just stick with the plan, guys. We're gonna run through. Don't
Penalties,
worry.
right then.
Penalties.
1 point each. Andy, your point.
Can I walk from the halfway line before
No.
I take this? Okay.
Come on, we have got 14 fixtures to get through.
Okay.
So just
Kronos LS.
okay. I'll go next. Gadget Switch.
Luke.
Sudden death. It's all on Luke. Just remember you're with me in Ireland next week.
It's got to be Kronos.
Oh, it's
true, yes.
I'm going to take my shirt off then and run round and everything. Out on
Thank God
penalties.
you went Kronos then.
Gadget Switch.
Kronos.
Like warriors.
Bye. Go home to your ugly wives and all that stuff. Okay, Kronos.
So
LS.
Kronos through to the next round.
Oh, God, that's
Oh, God,
intense,
it's
isn't
draining,
it?
isn't it? Yeah.
So there
Who
we
knew?
go to there. So,
So-
next we've got Monologue PG, Minilog PG. Sorry, I'm getting carried away.
Yeah, new product has
Versus
come out.
I
It's come out.
Monopoly. So I'm going to go first this time, and I'm going to go 1-1.
Oh, no. 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, he's done it again. 3 apiece. Here we go. Okay. All right.
Andy,
Penalties. Okay. I have to go Minilog.
It's got to be Minilog.
I didn't mind both. I would have gone Monopoly.
Oh, would you? Right.
Yeah.
So it's
Doesn't matter.
close.
So it's, yeah, close.
Oh, Kronos versus Minilog in the next round. That's that's getting
tasty one.
serious now. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, next one. King Korg versus Volca FM. I tell you what, they don't get any easier these games, do they? So Luke goes first this time.
I'm going to have to go Volca FM.
2-0.
2-0, yeah.
Andy.
I've got to go 1-1, I'm afraid, on that.
Right.
I'm going 1-1.
It's 3-1 to
They're both brilliant.
Volca FM.
Yeah, I'm going to go 1-0, so they do win in normal time.
4-2.
4-2.
So Volca FM's straight through.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. And then the last one in this half of the draw sees the SV1 versus the PA4X version 2 Osimo Edition. Andy, your turn to go first, my friend.
It's the SV1
It's the red
MR,
one.
isn't it?
That's the red one.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
same colour as his England top he's wearing.
Yeah, it's a 2-0 for the SV1 for me.
Absolute joke. Honestly, it's a
Giggles.
bad VAR. I need VAR for that. You need to rethink that. Though.
For
Anyway.
me, it's a 1-1.
Well, I know,
Sorry,
I
mate.
already know where this
Sorry,
is
mate,
going.
it's a smash 2-0.
Oh, there we go.
So it goes to 3-all.
3-all. Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
More
Well,
penalties.
I think Luke's the decider here. I think we know that. You're the,
okay.
I might
Here's
have a
the-
change of heart.
the street-
Don't
yeah.
say that.
Okay, then,
I
yeah.
love the SV1. I've got an SV1.
So
I
PA4X for you.
And
yeah?
I've got PA4X. So, I'm really tired. But yeah, PA4X for me.
SV1 for me.
So I'm going to go.
Just remember, you didn't give me Gadget Switch. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to go PA4X.
Come
done
on,
it.
Bush!
It's alright. It's got Volcram next round. It's dead. Right. Okay.
I won't be so sure.
I'm
Anyway,
confident. I believe now.
so next one. This is Prologue versus iWave Station.
Okay.
I can see a route on this one. Not big, but simply because the Prologue it's so
It's just
amazing.
an unstoppable.
I got 2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
6-0. God, pulling in England there. Oh no, 6-1 wasn't it? But, okay.
Close.
Versus next one, Grand Stage versus PA 1000. Another tough one.
It is.
This is really difficult. I'm going to go 1-all on this.
Okay. I'm going to go 1-all as well.
Look at the thought going.
He
He doesn't know whether to sub now or because he could get.
I am going to go 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Really?
they're both great for different reasons.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
And the thing is as well, is if they said, which would you have? I would actually play both of them. If it was a PA 1000 against a Chrome, I'd obviously, for me, have the 1000 because that's the way I play.
Yeah.
But I would have both of them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it has to be 1-0.
Yeah.
Penalties.
Okay. Shall I start the ball rolling?
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm going to have to go with GS1.
Grand Stage.
Grand Stage. One.
Yeah.
Luke, or do you want me to go?
Yeah, you go. No, I'll go because you always get the decider. I mean, I always get the decider.
Okay.
So I will go PA 1000. It's just such a good product.
PA 1000. It's a great product. Best sounding speakers I've ever heard, Mickey. Look at that.
He's
He
really,
can't
he's
look.
in turmoil.
Let the
He's in
manager's looking
turmoil.
away. He doesn't know what to do.
I've got to stick up for my boys. I've got to stick up for my Italian boys. It's got to be the PA 1000.
There we go.
It's got to be. I love the grand stage, but like Luke said, it's incredible. It's so everybody go out and try PA 1000 now.
That was a tough one. That's kind
And
of
the final round of 16 game is the Volca FM. Oh no, there's two more yet. Volca FM versus C1. 2-0 Volca FM for me.
Same for me.
Yep.
Wow,
Same for me.
6-0.
Monologue microKORG S.
That's quite interesting.
I am going to go with Monologue. I'm going to have to go with Monologue 2-0. Yep.
Yeah, same to me, I think.
I'm going to say 1-1.
Right.
Wow,
Okay.
but, consolation goal.
Yeah, it is. It's so good. The microKORG is amazing, but the Monologue's just another level. It's so fun.
So this
That's
time,
5-1.
in reverse
Okay.
order this time. So we now see the quarterfinals. We now see Volca FM versus Monologue. Andy, can I have your vote, please?
Oh, we're going back. Okay, straight
We're
in.
going backwards. Right.
Okay, so what's this? The quarters now?
Yeah.
Oh my word. Okay. I'm going to go 1-1 for those.
2-0 Volca FM.
I'd agree. 2-0 Volca FM. This
smashed it.
Yeah, Volca FM is awesome. I mean, the Monologue's awesome.
Okay.
Volca FM for me. Prologue versus PA 1000.
Yeah, I've put Prologue through. But feel free to vote anytime you like. 2-0 Prologue.
Okay. Luke.
Same.
Okay. I would say 1-1. So
Fair.
Prologue
Very
two.
fair.
So it's smashed 5-1.
That's a semi, and that's a serious semi.
Okay, the other side.
That's your France-Belgium right there, isn't it? Look at that.
Here we go. So we've got PA4X version 2 versus Volca.
Kick. No, hang on. We got two Volca FMs.
We've got 2 Volca.
We can't have.
We can't have Volca FM meeting themselves in the.
We've only just noticed.
Final.
Runner-up of Group F was what?
Hang on, let's just refer to.
I just want to make sure this is clear. Can't have Volca FM versus Volca FM in final.
We've just got the wrong team out of that group, but that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Runner-up of Group F was
Odyssey.
FSQ. I don't know how that's gone wrong there, but that's fine. Okay.
No, it's fine. No, it's okay. It would be Odyssey versus. Yeah, that's fine.
Odyssey.
What was it against?
PA4X.
No, what was it against in the
And then
rules?
King Korg.
And Volca FM, yeah, so Odyssey had been King Kong.
Okay.
Would it? It would for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would.
Let's just
Yeah.
carry on.
I
So
think just about. Yeah.
Odyssey versus PA4X version 2.
Well, this is one of those things that we could debate around for hours, but instead of doing that, I'm going to say 1-1.
Okay.
1-1.
2-0. PA4X smashing it.
Oh, it's gone straight through. Okay.
Smashing it to the semi-final. Other side, we've got. This is Clash of the Titans. This is the game that everybody wants to watch.
This is Germany-Brazil in the
This
group.
is
and you're like,
Germany-Brazil.
This isn't great.
Brazil.
Brazil.
I'm excited. Kronos LS with its sexy lightweight action against the Minilog PG in its sexy platinum grey.
Two giants of the range.
This is really difficult.
Go on, Andy. Would you want me to go first?
Yeah, go for, yeah. No.
I'm going to lay the slap down with the Kronos LS 2-0.
Okay. All right. Oh, he's got. Look, he doesn't know what to do.
Gave him the
Okay. I'm going Minilog PG 2-0.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
If it's the Kronos 88, I'm there for the action. It's literally
but
that's
the
my.
action is awesome.
It's great on that. It's just not to my
73p.
tape, but
That's good.
it's,
Look, this isn't. This
I
is
just-
our opinion.
I love the Kronos,
Yeah.
and I feel
This
like I've
is
just.
nothing to do with Korg. This is nothing to do with. This is just us three.
I want to go and cuddle my Kronos now. I feel like I've let it down.
Well,
but
you
that's
have.
fine.
You have
And for
let
that
it down,
reason-
Andy, you have let it down badly.
Okay. All right. No
You
worries.
know, but
Let
it's
yourself
alright.
down
It's
as
2
well.
all. Luke is going to see the light.
I
I think you will.
as
Yeah.
much as I love the Minilog, and obviously I do, I could never vote against Kronos.
There we go.
So, Kronos LS.
It's going to get smashed in the next round, but at least it's got to the semi-final. Okay, so semi-final time.
He's going to blag this. He's going to get his PA4X to the final, isn't he? You can see what he's doing here. This is good.
Look, you've got some
big hitters in there. Let's be honest.
You know, they've done well. They've done proud. They're like England. They've done well.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so I'm happy with the performance so far. But with first semi-final, the prologue versus the Volca FM. Luke,
What a choice.
you go first.
I'm going to say Prologue 2-0.
Ooh, wowzers! I'm gonna say. I don't know what.
I can help you with this if you want.
Yeah, go on then.
Prologue 2-0.
Really, 2-0.
Yes.
Not even a little point for the Volca.
Well, you can do that.
I'm gonna give it 2. I was gonna go. Right, okay, 2-0. I'll give it 2 points to Volca. I'll stick up for you, Volca FM.
So prologue into the final.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Who knew, right? Yeah.
Kronos LS PA4X version 2 Osimo edition.
Well, for me, it has to be the Kronos every time. I love them.
Wow.
My babies.
You know, as I said,
I love the PA4X too, and I love the work you put into them. But you know,
has done well.
Yeah, some brilliant.
And I'm going to obviously. It can't go out. I'm going to give it a couple of goals, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's 2-2.
Oh, now the man is torn. Now the man who worked on the Osmo content himself against his own children, the Croni.
It's 1-1.
Oh, it's gone to penalties.
It's only fair. Fair.
The prologue's looking across going, they're going to be exhausted in the final. This is great. It's extra time.
So I'm going to go with, obviously, my boys, PA4X version 2.
Well, I have
Smash one in off the post.
Okay, Stuart Pearce, redeeming goal, Kronos LS.
I think the winner should be Kronos.
Oh, he's done it.
Tell you what, round of applause for PA4X version 2.
Well.
I just want to say that. For a keyboard that's not... I mean, we're actually only voting on the updated software, really. Version 2, Osmo content. I think that's done well.
It's done very well. It's done well. You know.
Stand out. That their striker would get the golden boot. I'm just saying. And the golden glove.
I've got the scores here, so I can work back the golden boot.
Okay.
Oh, you need to find out.
Prologue versus Kronos LS in the final.
Oh.
Wow.
Who wants to go first?
I don't mind going first.
Go on then.
For the experience and what Prologue has meant to me personally, where I discovered it for the first time, the sound design, the fact that I got very, very tingly all over my body when I played it, I have to go Prologue.
Yeah.
2-0.
I'm surprised you didn't go and I've met the designer, just to throw in a bit of a name.
Both of them, yeah. Hi, Etienne.
Luke, do you want me to go next?
I'll go next.
Go on.
I'm going to go Kronos.
Yeah!
2-0.
2-0.
Oh, look at that.
Boosh!
It's 2-2.
It's 2-2. 2-2.
Whittle steps up to the penalty spot.
Now, I'm going to give a point to Prologue because it's amazing. And like Andy said, I still not really had the chance to really sit and play one yet because we haven't got any. But the small amount of time that I have played one is, like Andy says, it's amazing what it does. And I'm also excited to see the journey that the product takes in the future.
Very much
so if this doesn't win tonight, it can have its head held high
for the next World Cup,
because well, it will certainly be there. But obviously, we've got the software out there now. People designing their own stuff.
Yeah.
That's when I think it will really bring it home. But this is on today, and obviously, Vox Continental unfortunately went out in the group stage, but the same action appears in the Kronos LS. So I'm going to have to give a point to Kronos LS.
Oh.
In that case, we are at penalties.
Penalties.
In the World Cup final.
Yeah.
The Korg World Cup final.
Just don't let Roberto Baggio take one.
Okay. All right.
Blazes it over the bar. So.
Okay.
So for that reason, I'll kick this off, and I'm going to give a point to Kronos.
Ooh. I'm going to stick with my original and give a point to Prologue, Luke. Feel free to do what you want, but I just gave a point Where are you staying tonight? Are you staying? Is it here? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Look, at the end of the day,
I'm not trying to swing it.
the
I'm not
prologue is
FIFA,
an incredible
can I say that?
product.
Yeah.
But again,
It's a good final. This, to be honest, isn't
for
it?
me,
it's the
for
final,
what
isn't
what I would use it for, you know, I'd use a Kronos more than I would a Prologue. However, you guys.
I mean, Mr. Edwards.
there's no loser. There's no loser in this final. There's no loser.
All right.
Okay, so obviously I absolutely love the Prologue. I love the Kronos. They're both incredible instruments. Very hard.
I feel like I'm gonna have to be Deck on Britain's Got Talent now. I know your reasons, Luke, but I just need your vote. I need your vote. My producer's in my ear telling me I've got to hurry along. Can I have your vote,
The
please?
camera's going to go off.
Sorry, go on.
Okay,
Continue.
so
I like
the winner of the Korg World Cup 2018 is Kronos LS.
Oh, wowzers! I didn't think he would go that way.
Who knew?
Wow.
There you go.
The Korg World Cup.
Unbelievable.
Kronos.
Kronos LS.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair play.
Wowzers.
Well, that was good. I enjoyed that.
That was brilliant.
Considering we literally just blagged how we've been doing just before that went really well, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, I
So
mean,
let's
planned
have
it for
a-
months.
let's have a break, and then we're going to go into Dome Rolls.
Yeah. I'm all shaky. Let's go to a break.
Welcome back. I'm exhausted after that.
It was draining.
That was serious,
So
wasn't it? Yeah.
We're now going to go into gear goggles to calm us all down.
Here we
So, shall have
go.
a jingle.
Jingle me.
Okay, what have we seen? Got a few.
have a
Shall
few.
I kick us off? Yeah.
Go for it.
Rachel K. Collier, Luke's mate, BBC One, Radio 1 Academy, Swansea, King Korg. She's my friend, hosted.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
that's cool.
There's
That's
some
really
links
cool.
there then.
Mal Pope, if you're listening. How you doing?
So we've got Buck Johnson, who's using a Kronos there. The Hollywood Vampires and Aerosmith he's playing with. I love the way the Kronos feels. Don't forget the Korg 2018 World Cup winner, Kronos.
Indeed. Good work there. You seem to have Snow Patrol here.
Oh, you
and
missed one. You missed one. You missed one of the
I want to say,
greatest
no,
ones.
it's the SV1. I want to,
You can say that
fighting
one.
that.
I'm gonna cut in with the what's on my list here.
Yeah, that's
Which
fine.
is because it links to the World Cup. You see Alan Shearer drunk in a restaurant singing Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Doing that. Well, Lionel Richie was at Franklin's Gardens, High Spirit, with his World Tour opener on a Kronos.
Kronos, winner of the
Yeah.
Korg World Cup. Yeah. So Snow Patrol on the SV1 on the Andrew Marr show. The SV1 again.
We've got Roger Shahayed. He's a producer, songwriter, and pianist. He's got all sorts there. Just trying to look what gear it is. It's Prologue, definitely.
Cross.
SV1.
Cross 2.
Mini log.
Cross original. Mini log. SV1 in red.
Awesome. He's doing all right.
Rick Wakeman, where these two Kronos.
Yeah, he's got every keyboard name.
Spotted by Kurt Ada.
The Chrono.
Chemical Brothers using
yeah.
a mini log, spotted by Luke.
They're using actually a few things on their tour actually.
I love a bit of Chemical Brothers.
So mini log
So good.
and other stuff as well. Some older gear as well.
One for Andy.
What's this one? What is this? The Australia Voice? What is
Yeah, it is.
What is that?
It's a Node, mate.
That's annoying old thing.
But underneath that,
Oh, there we go. The World Cup winner, of
Underneath
course, the
that,
Kronos.
the Kronos.
Kronos
could it
and
be?
Lord Sage. Yeah,
Again, Chemical Brothers again,
oh, this is number 10. That is.
on an MS-10.
Oh, look, the Monopoly as well.
And then under that, Chemical Brothers again. You'll see all these, of course, on your screens at home for those of you listening to the video version. They're also using a Monopoly as well.
I need to go and see that live show. It's going to sound really good.
Uh,
Yeah, it'll be amazing.
Then we've got Dream Theatre's writing studio.
Is that a Platinum Kronos?
It's a platinum Kronos.
Is
Yeah.
that a platinum or a gold?
It's a platinum.
It's a platinum.
Yeah.
Do you know how you can tell? Do you know how you can tell?
Because it's silver.
No, I actually
Not
it's
gold.
gold on mine, but it's got the black sides as opposed to the sunburst
Ah,
sides.
yes.
Oh, and in fact, yeah, there's a Kronos just to the right of it as well, isn't it? Is that a Kronos X?
That is, yeah. It's a Kronos. It's an older Kronos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be
Family
an X,
Kronos.
yeah.
Look at that.
Good Odessa, doesn't it?
Yeah, and he's using an X-frame stand. It's like the most basic stand he's ever gotten here, isn't it? As well?
Yeah. Single brace.
Then we've
yeah.
got a few from Luke here. What are these ones here?
Who's this?
This is Keijo, his name is. He's keyboardist for Logic, and he's got a Kronos and a Grand Stage.
Anyway, he's a lucky guy.
That's alright, isn't it? That's not a bad set.
Then we've got someone else using the grand stage.
I think he's got a Kronos as well, actually. He's got both again.
Jonathan Long.
Jonathan Long,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who's that?
Lady
Antebellum?
Antebellum, yeah.
Is that a thing?
Oh, Herbie Hancock. He's got a Prologue, and he's absolutely loving it.
That's
Is it
that's
Lady?
pretty
Is
amazing,
it
isn't
Lady Antebellum? Or is it Lady or is it Lady
Antebellum.
I'm just thinking. Remember that hashtag of Susan Boyle, Susan's album party, and everyone's got it wrong. Google that. Anybody that's listening, Google.
Could be Lady Antebellum as well.
Apologies to our listeners in the States.
Could be LA.
This is probably like a really household name over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're embarrassing ourselves.
Yeah. Then Herbie Hancock.
I mean, that's
One
just
on the pole.
very, very cool, isn't
Such
it?
a lovely
So-
photo, because he's obviously...
Look at his face as well. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is doing it. This works. Amazing.
This is the fine list.
Russell Walden on a grand stage. A lot of grand stage getting a lot of love
There is
today.
actually, yeah.
It's great.
And then Apex Twin.
Surrounded by three called PS3300s.
That's amazing. They're
Bet
rare
they're
as
worth a few quid.
And he's
Yeah.
got a monologue there as well, which is
Yeah.
just obviously some of the packaging.
And a dog.
And the dog. There we go.
And then last we've got. who's that?
We've got another Kronos. Who is this? Who's this? Where's his? No, I don't have his name on there. He's on the group, but you know he's looking like he's wearing camo, so it's very difficult.
He's on the stage.
You'll see him on the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not cool enough to know who that is.
No, exactly. Look at that.
So yeah.
I'm sure it's brilliant. So yeah, there we go. It's
So
pretty cool.
what I want to do just before we crack on, there is another Google goggles, gear goggles.
Gear Googles.
And a couple of months ago, I didn't mention this at the time, but I saw a band, and they were incredible. I told you guys they're called the Sunk Fall. What they called?
Soul Funk Family.
Soul Funk Family.
The Sunk Full Family.
They may well be changing the name after that, though.
I'm just still shaking after the Korg World Cup result. The Soul Funk Family. And I got chatting with the guy because he was playing an RK100
Okay.
and a microKAST and a Minilog, I think, in his rig.
Nice.
Nice little set.
You know, as you do. Started chatting to him. And they started to play it and they were incredible. And like jaw-droppingly incredible. So obviously I talked to him some more, gave him my card, give him the old I work for Korg kind of thing.
Hi there.
And he very kindly he took
guy.
a picture. I took a picture of him playing the RK100. His name is Toulouse. He's incredible. Incredible frontman, incredible singer, incredible songwriter. This guy's incredible. But he sent me an email a couple of months back. So, because I was going to bring it up in the podcast, but then he lost his RK100. Literally lost it.
Wow.
He doesn't know where it was. He doesn't know whether it was stolen.
So
He
like
just
down
can't.
the-
He couldn't find it.
Down the back of the sofa or something.
Probably.
All
And I
coins.
thought this is such a
RK100.
shame. We're going to play one of his videos at the end where he does a bit of a Michael Jackson cover, and it's
I need
it's
to
the
see
coolest thing ever. So basically, the reason why I'm telling this story is that I managed to find him one. So we managed to get him one, I think, from one of our other distributors, from one of our Korg family across the world, and we managed to track him one down, and he sent me a little picture of him saying, it's just landed, I cannot help you, I cannot thank you enough for this, blah, 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 blah. And he's the nicest guy ever, and he does so much for charities in about 1 million different bands. He's the coolest guy ever. So you need to check him out. As I say, I first got to know him through the Funk Soul family. So check them out on the old YouTube. And you'll see what we'll do is we'll post you his Twitter handle so you can check him out. I'll spell it for you. It's at TOLUAJAYI music.
We need to go and see him.
To be honest with you, when I chat to him, he's like,
live for us.
"Where are you? I'm doing this gig. Come along." "Oh, I can't. I'm doing. Where are you? Oh, I'm on holiday. Where are you?" Know what I mean? He keeps saying, "Come and watch him."
Let's do it. Let's go do a podcast. That'd be great.
They are really, really cool, and they're great. And the Funk Soul family are modern songs, old songs, funked up.
Yep. Done. Sold.
But he's got his own band that he does his own stuff with. But this video that we'll show you at the end is kind of what they're all about. They'll take a classic song, funk it up.
And he's playing RK100 on that, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said I'd give him a little shout out.
Really good.
Nice.
So there we go. And he's chuffed because he's managed to buy himself another RK100. As I say, there isn't anymore. Can't get him anymore. But we managed to get him one in the right colour, which is black. Managed to get one for him. So he was chuffed a bit.
Good winner.
Keep playing Korg.
Right.
So that's that.
So we're going to go to have a look at Tony's Volca tips again.
Here we are. He's back.
He's making a comeback.
Oh, here we go.
But he's done a video.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Yes.
This is
Get
too
excited.
exciting. Here
Get
we go.
excited.
Let's do it.
Go for it.
Tony's Volca tips. Tony's Volca tips.
Tony's Volca tips. We set up people.
Hello and welcome to another Volca Tips with me, Tony Horgan. Today coming to you from a rather misty Eastbourne beach on the south coast of England. For those of you watching on video, it looks like this. There's a seagull. For those of you not watching on video, it sounds a bit like this. That's the sound of a foggy beach. Now, today I'm going to be talking to you about the Volca FM and how you can use the real-time controls to get some sounds that you wouldn't really expect to get from an FM synthesizer, because even though it shares the same sound architecture as the DX7, the Yamaha DX7 from the 80s, it has a lot of real-time controls that allow you to adjust the sound as it plays, so it's much more than just a presets machine. So I'm going to show you what I have here. It's a chord progression, basically, and the sound I'm using is from a set called Warm Pads, which I got from the Audio Bombs website. It's called CT Warm Pads, if you like this one. So we've got these chords. So you can just play those as they are in the sequencer as a pattern chain, and you can play a few notes over the top like I did there, which is nice. But what you can also do is change a lot of the characteristics of the sound as you play. So I'm going to play that same loop again, and I'm going to adjust the carrier and modulator attack and decay controls, the LFO pitch depth control, and maybe the LFO rate, the algorithm control, which can really change the sound a lot, and the arpeggiator controls. This is also going through a Korg Mini KP2 effects processor, which is adding a reverb effect, and that will smooth over some of the changes if they're a bit abrupt when we play them. Okay, let's see how that sounds with all the changes now. Well, there you go. I hope that's given you a few ideas. Of course, you don't just have to do this on the beach in Eastbourne with just a Volca FM. You can do that. You could record it. You could take it away, and when you get back to base, you can do anything else with it. Maybe put some beats over it, bass line, anything you want, really. So anyway, that's all from me. I am Tony Horgan. You can follow me on Twitter at the Tony Horgan. And you can check out my Korg Volca Expert Guide ebooks by searching Volca Expert. Thank you and bye bye. Where's that seagull gone?
Welcome back. He's back on fine form. He's Tony. So thanks for that, Tony. And as always, check out Tony's guides. Search for Expert Guides Volca on iTunes.
And he's done one on the Volca Mix, actually, which is free.
Awesome. Is it free? I didn't know it was free.
It's free.
It's free. I'm going to download that in a minute because I need the phone. But yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's great. I'll tell you what, he's the man, isn't he? So, it's time. We're going to announce the Gadget Switch Code competition winner.
Has he got a jingle?
Probably will have.
No, it hasn't actually.
Oh, right, okay.
No.
Flex down there.
What have you been doing?
Jesus
oh, yeah.
What have you been doing with you? So anyway, the Gadget Switch Code competition, we've been running it now for a few months. I was actually staggered with the amount of
it was unreal, wasn't it?
That we've had.
We had to turn emails off, didn't we? So we could get our actual work.
It was
done
unbelievable.
For a while.
Yeah. And what we're going to do is, I think, because we've done a podcast today, and we're going to do another one next week.
Yeah.
I want to take the time to say thank you to these people, and to read out some of the entries that we've had.
Yeah,
and we're also going to see if we can do something else, But we'll for those of you that don't win today, don't be disheartened. Listen next week because you might find.
And some of the feedback we've had, not just the entries, but the feedback about the podcast has been really nice.
It's amazing. I mean, we've had people from overseas. We've got a shout out on one of my favourite podcasts over in America. We've had. Might be why we've charted again. I don't know. Maybe we've had. There was a post on Reddit that someone had done that we went viral with that. It's just been great, and it's great to see the community getting together and to also show you what a powerful platform not only the Nintendo Switch is, but what Gadget is as well. And just to give you and not only that, how Korg brings music to people that are not what we would call musicians in the traditional sense. So they don't play clarinet or flute or piano or whatever. They've got into music through these kind of instruments. And this is one of the reasons why I've picked this person for the winner.
Wow, the winner.
So I'm going to read you his entry. So, here we go. Here is my entry for why I should get the code mentioned on your latest podcast. As you can see in the attached photo, which we'll get to in a minute, the Korg M01D has been my most played piece of 3DS software. So the M01D was the kind of MS-20 kind of...
that was the M1.
Yeah, sorry, the M1 piece of software that we did for the Nintendo 3DS. So this guy has been a long-time user. So... as you can see in the attached photo, Korg M01D has been my most played piece of 3DS software at a grand total of 270 hours and 51 minutes. In addition to composing for fun, I also used the program to compose the entire soundtrack for two Nintendo Wii U eShop games called Hot Rod Racer and Drop It Block Paradise. I later created a deluxe edition of the latter's soundtrack by using the MIDI transfer tool to bring all the songs into my computer for better instruments and a little bit of remixing. But despite now owning a superior DAW in the form of Logic Pro X, I still vastly prefer... find where I am... I vastly prefer the simpler and far more portable UI of the Korg M01D and continue to sequence all of my music through the software. Here is a link to my Bandcamp if you'd like to hear the three soundtracks I mentioned. I am also a Nintendo Switch user and would love to upgrade to Gadget, so I have a similar experience when getting to use the higher quality instruments and additional features. In particular, the Kamata Gadget is extremely intriguing to me, as I'm a huge fan of Namco classics like Mappy and Motos, and would love to create new songs with those types of synths. And he sent us a picture, which I will show. I'll send on to you, Luke. Yeah. Of his playtime of 270 hours and 51 minutes.
That's commitment,
now,
isn't it? That's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours, yeah. But if you imagine you have a 3DS,
yeah.
Imagine, take your PS4, take your GTA 5 save that you've got. Imagine how long you've spent on that. This guy has not only just played it for a long time, it's the most he's played from the entire library on his 3DS. Yeah. It's ranked number 1.
Yeah.
The reason why that is, he's put in 3rd place with Super Smash Brothers, 125 hours.
Good game.
Zelda Hyrule Warriors Legends Edition,
great game.
177 hours.
Yeah.
But by a long way, 270 hours was spent
amazing.
on the MR1D.
Very good.
So, yeah, that's who I would like to win. And I never told you his name.
So let's
find
out.
I was saving it. So congratulations go to Cameron Perry.
Well done, Cameron.
So well done, Cameron. So we'll be in touch soon with the code. So for those of you that have not won, don't be disheartened. Just listen next week, because we might have some more things to tell you.
Ooh,
and we've got more entries to read out. But honestly, I wish we could, add a place so we could literally post all these entries, because I expected, hi, I would like to win, thanks, emails. But they weren't. They were always, I use this,
there were
I
a
do
couple
this,
like
and
that.
I want to do, there's a couple. Nice try. But there was a few that, I play with my kids and I do this, and I want to get I want to get my kids into playing me. There was some really, really inspiring entries.
Yeah.
So, we're going to go into that a bit more next week.
Great.
So that's that.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
So, downloads.
Here we go.
Downloads.
Oh, what was that?
Put some air in it.
That's actually the vocal sample from the jingle, but I haven't actually got the jingle.
Oh,
So
you're on fine form.
Let me find it. Hang on.
We
have
have
10,
and you can just put it in if you want. We'll just do this with our heads for a few seconds,
No,
and
I
you can
can
edit
find
it in.
I can find it. Just give me 2 seconds.
Good work.
Downloads bounce is what it's
Oh,
called.
okay,
Not
nice.
just downloads.
Okay.
Here we go.
There we go. So,
You see what a difference a bit of reverb makes.
What a difference a reverb makes.
So have you got some stuff there, Luke? Because I know I've noticed there's some new G1 stuff.
Yeah, there's some
out
new
today,
stuff.
but I haven't got
And in
anything
fact,
with me.
Is this what's landed today, did you say?
Some of
This
it's
is-
landed today,
yeah.
some of it's landing tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
here we
so by
go.
the time this goes out, it will be live.
Would have been yesterday.
So, yes. Yeah, not too
Hopefully.
confusing.
Or a couple of days
Yeah.
ago.
So the first thing is G1 Air as an update for that.
Okay.
So just kind of general fixes about some of the operational things on there. Prologue has system version 1.2. So this is the main thing about this is it's adding support for the SDK, which is the software that you use to make your own waveforms and effects. It also does some fixes of MIDI implementation as well. What else we got? Gadget. So, do you want to read this out?
I've done it.
Oh, you've done that one?
Oh,
Sorry.
it's at top of the show,
Oh,
mate.
yeah, we did
top
that
of the
earlier.
show.
Sorry.
Version 1.1.
Wasn't paying attention. The sound librarian for the Prologue is also out, so it's version 1. So that means you can use that to re-order your patches and kind of save your favourite sounds.
Another drag and drop type thing, I guess.
Exactly,
Is it?
yeah. It's a really nice
Put
interface
P-Mushy in.
to do that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll have to send that out to people. What else we
Competition
got
there.
here?
Winning the P-Mushy pack for your Prologue.
There's a sale on the Music App Store.
Oh, right, okay.
So there's a sale 50% up to 50% off as usual, and this runs from Wednesday, July the 11th, 2018 until August the 8th, 2018.
Got a little while then.
So
Yes, that goes live
it's
tomorrow.
almost a month.
Yeah.
You've got to do that. So that's really cool.
50% off.
Yeah, up to 50% off.
Up to 50%
Yeah,
off.
so
Wow,
depending
still.
on the product, it's pretty good. There's a new Prologue owner's manual to correct a few things and to add in the extra operations for the
Spell
new
checks and
software.
stuff.
And that is about it.
There we go.
So there
That's
we
the
go.
downloads. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Then. Well, I've learned that bananas aren't going extinct.
Yeah.
Not for 80 years. Anyway.
We've got a Gadget winner.
Yeah.
We've got Kronos
World
LS
Cup
wins
winner.
the World Cup.
It's been some big revelations. Today,
England
hasn't
are in the
it?
semi-final.
Yes. Come on, England.
Honestly, I can't. I feel sick.
I
I hate
can't-
being football. I hate being an England fan. That's what I hate.
Thing is, you were excited about this beforehand, weren't you? I mean, the big thing for me is that this is I was completely disillusioned with it, and the way that they've gone out there and performed, and the way that Gareth Southgate has got into their heads in a style of playing is just superb.
He's transformed the team, hasn't he?
Watching them beat Sweden comfortably, it's like, when has that ever happened?
Yeah.
It's just bizarre. But
You knew it was all. You thought it was all going to go wrong when Colombia equalised in injury time.
Because the whole country went, oh, yep, there it is.
And then it went to penalties, and you thought, here we go again.
And then when Jordan Henderson missed, you thought, there
it
it is.
There it is, yeah.
But then
we called that.
Oh, it's just amazing.
Pickford, mate.
Do you know what's also weird as well? This is really unusual for me. I think I've watched that Colombia game about 4 times.
Are you nervous every time though? When you watch it?
I am. I said that to Lee. I said I'm still nervous when it gets penalty. No, but the thing is, it's like it's just, you know, like if you're at home, you're working from home, or it's a weekend and you get an hour to yourself or whatever, you just want to chill on your phone. You think, I'll just put something on in the background. It's just been that.
That's been the one.
It's just been the one. Just have it on in the background.
Did you see the pundits on? I think it was possibly
ITV.
ITV.
Yeah, Ian Wright.
When they scored the winning penalty and all the paperwork was up in the air.
Yeah.
Just saying we could end the show like that today. Just be careful with.
We're not
all
through
the
yet,
expenses.
mate.
Yeah, no, but you know,
Maybe
we've
me
just
and
done.
Luke will do that next week when we've won the World Cup.
Yes, yeah, that's fine. I'll just sit at home alone again.
You won't be
We'll
alone.
phone you, mate. Don't worry. Get on Skype. We'll get you on.
Skype you in.
You'll be asking me what's going on and going, we can't get the game. We're on the boat. What's going
Give
on?
us a commentary.
They can't talk now. We're just about to
Can't
win.
even do that because it costs about 80 quid a second to get internet.
Ferry, yeah.
There's just no way that's
Does the
happening.
boat slow down when you're using the Wi-Fi? Is that the same?
Oh, it's horrible. They have. They do have the games on. We've watched football on it before.
Yeah, we have,
What did we watch? United, wasn't it?
Yeah,
no,
United.
was it United?
Man United game, I think it was. Yeah, it was.
On a
Can't
boat.
remember. On a boat.
Yeah.
Or at
It
sea.
wasn't West Ham anyway.
Nice.
No, they've signed thingy, haven't they?
Jack Wilshere.
Yeah.
I mean, now we are just next up. Well, it's going to sit on the bench next to Andy Carroll and Lanzini. But anyway, we may be going off piste a little bit here. So let's I think do your thing where you wrap it all up. I think let's
do my
that.
thing when I wrap it all up.
Yeah.
Thank
Your
you.
thing.
Thanks to everybody for listening. Don't forget, you can now get this on iTunes. You can search. You can get the podcast downloaded via audio straight into your ears, or you can find us on YouTube. Just go onto YouTube and search for microKAST with a K. You can also find us on Twitter at microKAST. You can find Andy on Twitter at
Andy
Korg UK. You can find me at Adam Korg UK or at Korg Luke for Luke.
And we've got a Facebook page now as well.
And we've got a Facebook. Have we?
Yeah, we have.
When's this happened?
No, we've had it for a while.
Oh yes, we have. No. The reason why? No. I must have.
So go ahead and like that.
No. Yes. Sorry.
I like that.
I don't know what I was thinking then, but the reason why I kind of stay off it is because I normally want to share these things and like these things, but I can't because when I do, it come on as microKAST.
Right.
So, like, say you post something on it and you go, look at this new podcast gone live today. I would normally like that and share it. But when I like it and share it, it says microKasters like their own stuff. It's weird.
That is weird.
So I need to chat to you about
Yeah,
that.
okay.
So I haven't really looked on it.
Fair enough.
So that's why. But so, and obviously we're on Instagram as well. So we've got Instagram, we're on the old Facebook, we're on the
We've
old
got it all really, haven't we,
Twitter.
now?
Yeah.
Still waiting for
Email address.
Twitter to allow verified accounts again so I can get my blue tick. Help me get over 1,000 followers. Sounds a bit sad to say that, but I keep going up to like 985 and then I drop. I think there's some swizzery going on at Twitter. I get up to 985, then I drop down below 960, and then I go back up again, and I drop down again.
It might just be people going, "Oh, this isn't as good as I thought it would be."
Yeah, people joining in and going, "Oh, this guy's just."
And then we
an idiot,"
think,
and
let's give it another go, and it's like, actually, no.
I get that all the time, but actually, like in person with people.
Help me, help you. Follow me on Twitter. I normally have some fun stuff that I share from the depths of YouTube. So that's that. Anything else?
I think that's it.
That's it.
Cool. See you next time. See you on episode 25. Or don't forget, we'll have a 0.5, so we'll have 24.5 from the Emerald Isle next week.
And enjoy the Funk Soul family.
Indeed. See you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Funk.